Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Weekly with Coach V. So, I am Vakisha Pierce, a Christian life coach, and today we're going to be talking about rest. Rest. I appreciate you joining me today, and today has been one of them days. Work was a bit stressful. I do have a full-time job as well as having my own business as a Christian personal and professional life coach, which many of you already know. But today we had some call outs. It's been a bit of a struggle trying to fill positions in this environment. You got familial things. Sometimes you don't feel well physically, but I wanted to come and just talk to you about rest today. I think the society we live in continues to push us to do more, win. And while that's good in certain aspects, it can be very detrimental in other aspects. I'm reminded of Psalm 91:1, which talks about resting in the shadow of the Almighty and trusting in God. I think is verse 2. And that's my moment. And that's where I am right now, because sometimes when you're drained and you're kind of wrung out and you're still pushing and you're still trying to make moves and still trying to work in your purpose or trying to assist in other ways with helping others. And there's times when you need to come aside and you need to rest. Self-care is not a curse word. It is when your self-care overtakes everything and everybody else that it can be a little dangerous. But there's nothing wrong with rest. Don't listen to society's view about coming aside and taking time for yourself. You have all kind of implications of health challenges when you don't get enough sleep. Of course, when you don't get enough water, just basic general premises that we have. And I want to encourage you today, as I am in a moment of needing rest, to go into the shadow of the Almighty and just rest there. Take a moment, come aside, read your scriptures, read a book, take a bubble bath, do a facial, take a nap. Nothing is better than a grown person taking a nap. But I want you to understand that there's nothing wrong with coming aside. Just when you do come aside, remember who you are. Remember how you are. Remember that today is today and tomorrow is tomorrow. We're to take no thought for tomorrow because it's not promised. It has enough trouble in and of itself. But today, in this moment, you may need to come aside and you may need to rest. Just remember to go to your Father. Go back to the source if you feel drained. That was last week's Weekly with Coach V. And that's what I'm fitting to do. I'm going to go back to my source and get replenished and to just rest in the shadow of the Almighty. And I encourage you to do the same. And always remember, even in your moments where you might be tripped up and slow or need to come aside, to always remember, believe, move, and grow. It's so worth it. Have a fantastic week. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.